I'm Nathan. I'm volunteering for Bath YFC. I volunteer at the Youth Cafe in Twerton. I will pretty much be there to kind of just get along with the kids and just make them feel welcome, so that there's someone there that's, interested in their life. That's the whole purpose of it, really. So it's good. It's there's been challenging times. There always will be with kids, but at the same time they come back week after week. So you must be, you're doing something right.
For about a year now, I've been volunteering with Bath YFC at the Central Youth Cafe in town, and it's for kind of 14 to 18-year-olds to just come along on a Friday night, start of a weekend, and just kind of relax, have a bit of space to just try and enjoy themselves and enjoy the start of a weekend.
Yeah, there was one real time where it was a few weeks before. It was a bit challenging, kids were kind of being a bit mischievous, and actually there came a point when one week, we sat down and got the game of Uno out, which everybody loves, Uno, and they started swearing quite a lot. But what I brought into it was right, if you swear, you've got to pick up 2 cards. And it worked a treat, and it was brilliant. Every time they swore, it was kind of oh no, and then they might swear again. It was like, oh flip, no, I've said it again, so it's another 2 and another 4, and it was just hysterical, absolutely brilliant. But what I found was quite good from that was obviously they took a learning experience from it. It's actually, we don't need to swear all the time.
Yeah, so there was one moment that does kind of stick out. So I just went over to a young person and I just sat down and I just said a really general question, so how's your week been? Just really basic, everyday kind of question. But really quickly it just moved on to a much deeper conversation, and you just ended up chatting about God a lot, and just kind of chatting about the possibility that he could exist, and we were saying how was it possible for this young person to believe that he could exist? And we were talking about prayer a bit and kind of what prayer is, how it works, how I pray. And I ended up suggesting that this young person just went away and tried praying for themselves. So I was like, if God does exist, then he will hear your prayers. And then when I went in the next time, I was told that this young person had really been thinking about our conversation, and that they'd gone away and they had actually prayed themselves, and so that was really encouraging.
Volunteering for YFC really kind of, it challenges you. It challenges you on how you perceive life, and because there are actually kids out there that are really kind of struggling. And it's quite nice to actually build a relationship with them in the cafe, but then actually when you see them outside, that's where it counts and that's where it matters. And it's walking home from work and suddenly I'll bump into 4 of them and it's yo Nathan, how you doing? And it's yeah, I'm really good, and I know the names. And they have a bit of banter and whatever, and they might have a little bit of a laugh about what I'm wearing, but they can be comfortable to do that.
I think it's helped to kind of reaffirm to me that that God can kind of use anyone, because when I first started volunteering at the Youth Cafe, I guess I'm not a naturally really confident person, and I was kind of going out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I was a bit nervous about it, wasn't 100% sure if it was going to be the right thing, if I would connect with the young people, if it was going to be right. So yeah, definitely every time I'd travel down, I would be praying that God would help me and that he might be able to use me if he wanted and stuff. Then over quite quickly, there was conversations that I had with young people where I was able to kind of point them towards God, and it just kind of confirmed that when God uses me, it's not really anything to do with me. It's not about my ability, or it's not about me having the right answers or me thinking I can do it kind of thing. It's just about God working through me and trusting in him, obeying him and following him, and he can kind of use anyone who's willing.
Bath YFC have made a huge difference. I've started my journey with God, and stuff at home as well with my family. I'm just so much more happy at home, and I've changed like the person who I am today, but it's a good person.